Welcome, everyone. It is amazing to have you here with us on this beautiful, oh my gosh, it is a gorgeous spring day here in Utah. I don't know what it's like wherever you're at right now. I was just in Minnesota. In fact, I'll talk about that here in just a moment. I was just in Minnesota, and you're about 2, 3 weeks behind us from the blossoms perspective. It just blew up here in uh, here in Utah. We're just our blossoms are in full force right now, which is wonderful. Now, do I experience a little bit of allergies? Yes, but it's a small price to pay. Let me tell you, those blossoms are just stunning. So let's just jump into this, guys. I want to jump in by talking. We're going to kick this off. Yes, a lot of this call today is going to be focused on our amazing partner Ashley Brown and Gordon, who's just jumped on. Gordon,
Hey,
hey, CEO and big brother. We're going to talk a lot about this amazing product and skincare. This is amazing. So we're going to jump into that. But just as people look at, we got Norway in the house, Adam, gosh, and Kent Wood. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Ken? We're for those who don't know, Kent actually speaks Spanish and he's pretty darn good at it. He's not just a pretty face, Kent Wood. He's not just a pretty face. He can milk a cow and he can speak Spanish. Okay, so um, I wanted to talk about community just for a moment, and then we'll just turn it over to you, Gordon, our CEO and uh, big brother with a beard. So I want to talk about community for a moment. And we've talked about community a lot and how this industry is primed and ready. We believe strongly at Oliabo that this industry is primed and ready to bring that community aspect back together. Now, Zooms do a good job of this. We mentioned this on Sunday night. Okay. Zooms do a good job. I mean, literally, we are connecting everyone. What are you talking about, Charlie? Golf. Maybe you're golfing. That would be pretty dang cool if you're golfing while this is happening. I love it. So, I'm just reading what he put in the post, everyone. So um, Zooms are great. We have people from all around the world. So that is fantastic. But then coming in person, uh, which is amazing. And I just came from doing some meetings in Minneapolis with Liddy and Terry and the whole team over there. Remarkable. Guess what? So much energy, so much enthusiasm. Lydia and I are working on dates to come back. It's probably going to be early May to come back. That's how quick it's happening. We got meetings starting in Arizona. Not ready to announce dates just yet, but we're working on them. We're going to have a series of meetings in Arizona. Watch for information on that. Bringing community together again, bringing like-minded people with dreams and goals and aspirations coming together. North Carolina, working with Mike McCarthy and Betty, and also Fred and that whole team in North Carolina to go back. So watch for dates on that. We're probably looking at early June to come back there. But I want to just say how much I love the community aspect of things. Here I'm in my office. We're all in our individual offices right now. But I have on my wall here, let me see if I can get that. I have on my wall here from the first meeting in Denver that I was able to do. Look at that. Paul Wegman, his wife Nancy was at the meeting, and she sent me this picture of him in the Olympics from 1952. So I framed it and stuck it on my wall, which is really kind of cool. Then the next meeting, where am I? North Carolina community. I was at Rod and Kim's restaurant, which is the bomb, by the way, an incredible restaurant. They gave me a menu from the restaurant and signed it. And so I put that on my wall too. It's kind of fun. Thanks for all the claps and the hearts. Yes, that's part of that community aspect. When you come to a Oliabo meeting, you become kind of like family, and it's beautiful. And community is key for our overall health and wellness. So watch for the meetings. They're coming up. They're coming quick. We're working with potential meeting in Western Canada as well. More details to come. With that, Gordon, I'm going to turn it back to you, big brother, and let's kick this call off.
excellent. Well, thanks, Joe. Yes, we're all in our own offices. It's not that we don't like each other. We don't. It's already started. I hate Curtis. Just kidding. No, it's just easier. We had enough people. I should probably close these blinds so it's like backlit. Anyway, you guys are sick of my face. it's just easier. I think it's a little more interpersonal. We get to see each other's faces. I can't even see the faces when we're in the room. So, yes, the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that. Adam, if I share screen here, are you able to do your voodoo and have it convert across? And wait, let me try it.
No,
You don't
you're
have
good.
the updated. Beautiful. Okay. I can only see the slides. Um, Folks, for those of you who are maybe joining for the first time, our little world of Oliabo, it is exactly how you see it. It is a beautiful, wonderful kind of tragically human company. In many ways, we are pretty good with technology, but this is our flagship product right here. In a nutshell, we have taken the goodness of a botanical known as the olive that's been around for 6,000 of years of recorded history and distilled it down into a really nice little packet of daily ritual, we call it. This little packet right here. It's based on a statistic that this key to longevity comes out of the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet average person consumes somewhere between 14 to 20 liters a year of high quality extra virgin olive oil. In the United States, that stat is less than one of extra crappy olive oil. So we took it and distilled it down into this little daily ritual where you can have your morning and however you want to do your morning, a little croissant, maybe a little coffee, a little cheese, whatever it is your routine, and you take a daily packet. We have a proprietary component called olivectin. It is our intellectual property. It is our, I don't know, I guess our secret weapon, secret sauce, if you will. It is the proprietary extraction of the olive pulp and also the proprietary extraction of the olive leaf. These are two different groups that we work with, scientific groups in the EU, and we bring them together with our little secret sauce here and put it into our daily packets known as Prima. And Kent, before I do that, I got to hear on this call that Kent speaks Spanish. I think he's doing a call in Spanish today. But before I throw to Kent, just welcome on behalf of all of us. I will point out one last thing here. Myself and my brother Joe are Italian genetically. My mom was an Italian immigrant, and she's actually featured on the can. And I had some great input this week. Somebody said, don't forget to mention that. It's kind of an important part. I think it is. Più importante. Sono canadese americano, tutti e due, but my mother is Italian, was Italian, immigrated when she was 21. I had the mom with a funny accent. And when we moved out to the country in Canada, it was, I think I was the only mom with an Italian accent. So it was an exciting upbringing, raised us in the world of health and nutrition. So that is a little quick capsule summary for those new to the world of Oliabo. Kent, I have some slides for you, my brother. Look at this. I made you a different slide today. That's you hailing a cab in Europe. Pretend. So do you want to kick off your double comments?
Certainly. Gordon, thank you. And thank you for making me look much younger in that optical display of grabbing a cab in Italy. We have the double contest going on, and we have seen tremendous results in the business in February when this was first introduced. It was about a month ago that you heard from our three winners, first, second, and third place, who received $2,000, $1,000, and $500 cash. We are in the middle of that same promotion for the month of March. And I believe that we have an updated leaderboard as of this morning. We've had a number of different shifts within our top 10. This week, people are absolutely pushing for this contest. Monday and yesterday of this week were was the highest 2-day period of new orders in more than 2 months. We love the activity that each of you are driving within your teams. That's in addition to today being our biggest subscription day of the year so far. And so a lot of you are probably looking in your back office and wondering, what's happened to your business in the last 24 hours, there's been some remarkable things that are taking place. With this new leaderboard, we have a new person in the top spot for the first time this month. Nigel, who won it last month, is certainly putting the heat on, trying to reclaim that. But we've got a number of people that are within a couple of enrollments between themselves and where first place currently is. Also, we give prizes to anyone who finishes 4th through 10th. And right now, there are only 2 enrollments, depending on the volume with those enrollments, but only 2 enrollments that separate spots 8 through 38 on our leaderboard. So even if your name is not showing on this list, you are still very close to being in our top 10. As you continue to build your business, I want to remind you of our first ever leadership call scheduled for mid-April. This will include all 20s and above for March. So identify what you're missing between where you are right now and the 20 rank, put an action plan together for the next 6 days, and reach 20 so that you can be part of our first ever leadership call. We are still finalizing a couple of details as to the specific date, but we will send invitations out to all of our 20s and above in early April. One of the specific topics that we will address in that call will be the Palladio Partner Venture Program that was introduced on our March 11th call, the 311 call. And with that, I will hand it back to, I was going to give it to Joe, but I think we've already gone through community. So Gordon, why don't I give it off to you?
It sounds great. Kent, I had to take it off the share so I can see the screen. I have a slide. Joe, I'm going to put up the slide for yours if you're okay with that. And then you can introduce perhaps Dr. Johnson. Actually, Joe, I'm going to put this a little out of order. I think we're going to maybe have Dr. J in a second. I know he's in the ER. Joe, am I correct? He's in the ER?
He is. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm hoping he's able to jump on.
He's a doctor. He's not in the ER as a patient. He's in the ER doing his doctor thing. So I am, that's a thumbs up from somebody. I'm going to screen share here. And we had a product announcement recently, and we have some material to show you. So I'm going to screen share. All right. Those of you who were on a call on 311, you saw a new skincare product that came out, part of a product line we call Treviso, my mom's hometown. I have little reminders of my mom and my heritage all around me. This is weird. This is like a cologne that my grandfather used to wear called Pino Silvestri. There's a picture of my mom back there. But we have a new product that is fabulous. By the way, I don't know what happened today. If you heard it, this is like the biggest order day we've ever had. And we had a big run on Flex today. Something is going on with y'all. There's something in the water. But I want to point out that the human brain is wired to notice radiance. And because of that, in less than 1/10 of 1 second, the brain scans somebody's face when you're interacting with people and you're close up like this. Within 1/10 of 1 second, you scan somebody's face, and usually you look at there's quadrants in the face, and you make, that's a visual decision about something. That's why they always say it's important to make a good first impression. And one of the strongest signals that the face gives off is a category they call radiance. And radiance is hard to define until you've seen it, and then you know. Right now in the world of skincare, if you're looking for some way to achieve radiance, there are these 10 or 12-step programs that have become very popular. A lot of times it has the word like Korean skin programs and various 10 or 12-step programs. Cleanser, toner, essence, serum, eye cream, etc., etc. I say it in Italian way, sorry. Ours is, and why do they do this? Skincare brands have learned to sell programs instead of a product because separating them increases total purchases. That's just the bottom line. It's people that are in marketing. It started happening in the 80s. Before there was skincare that had 12 steps, there was olive oil. Thousands of years, one ingredient. Those 6,000 years of use that I talked about with olive oil and olive product, there was also a topical use. And it was the OG topical product that would bring about radiance. So when you look at all these 12 steps of skincare, if you get experts in the skincare field, they mostly come to the decision or the unified agreement that there are three main categories: cleansing, nourishing, hydrating. We have launched the nourish part of the Treviso line, and the pre-interest has been absolutely phenomenal. There is a fourth category, I should put it out there, that some people say that if you need an SPF, but that's only for the summertime months and whatnot. I'm going to introduce a young lady that she's probably 30 feet that way in the next office. Ashley, hopefully you're on the line right now.
Yeah.
Are you able to just tell me how you want to advance your slides? Because it looks like I'm in charge of the slide deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why I want to advance them?
Or when you want to advance them.
Oh, yay. Yes, for sure. Okay, you guys, if you weren't on the call on the 11th, when we launched this is our training that I promised to get to you. These slides are also going to be in the back office very soon for you guys to get. So thank you, Gordon. He makes my life so much easier, honestly. He created all this for me. All I have to do is talk and pretend like I did it. It's great.
Stop. That's a selfie.
Stop.
I'm outing you. That's a selfie
I mean,
you took with your
you did not
iPhone.
take that picture.
I'm not kidding, folks. Can I ask for a better spokesperson for a skincare line? That is a selfie taken with an iPhone next to your window in your office, right?
Yeah. The sun was shining, okay, you guys. You know, when the sun shines, I am a cold person. I'm right there in the sun, and I was like, I need a picture. Click. How it happened, exactly how it happened. But thank you, Gordon. We can move to the next one, I think. Yes, perfect. So there's these truths about the olive. As you can see, the olive derived products like squalane, olive oil, they mimic your own natural oils in your skin. So it's skin identical, meaning your skin knows how to react to it, which is not a reaction at all. It loves it. It keeps it hydrated. It's just so beautiful. And this isn't being used enough in skincare. It's really what the market is missing right now. Let's see.
Sorry,
Oh.
Ashley, I'm just
No,
advancing
you're
based
good.
on
You're good.
the way I've heard you rip.
No, you're good. Okay, so Viso Luxe is for all of the skin types. This is any age person. This is a male. This is a female. This is anyone who wants to hydrate their skin. And because, like I said, this squalane, so squalane is derived from olives. If you think of it like this, so maybe I shouldn't use this reference. I grew up on a ranch, honestly. Kent knows what I'm about to say. So if you think about milk, at the top there's cream, and at the bottom is milk. That's kind of like how squalane sits on olive oil. So you pull that out, and that's what squalane is. It helps everything absorb perfectly and beautifully into your skin. Anyways, I always get I want to talk about squalane so much, you guys. There's so much to talk about. It's not from shark livers, which a lot of people use squalane for. This crazy. It's a real
Most squalane is actually derived from shark liver. And yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. Could it be a less desirable thing that you would want to put on your face?
Yeah.
Clearly, people are willing to put shark liver on their face to get the benefits of squalane, and it's more expensive to get it from olive, but it is amazing.
Yeah.
The better way,
I'd say.
And this, so radiance. This is the key word we're going to be using with Viso Luxe. It is how you look. It's how you feel when you use these products because they're so hydrating. it helps your skin look so beautiful, and radiant is the right word. So radiance isn't just cosmetic, it's a deeply integrated biological signal. It's exactly what Gordon was talking about earlier. The moment you look at someone, you know if they're healthy or not. Why would you not want to look healthier? So yeah, we're saying roll with radiance, precision application, and touchless hygiene. This is really special because these bottles are a little bit smaller because we want to make sure it's hygienic. We want to make sure you're getting the best product, the purest form of our product as well, in a simple little application. And then, oh, perfect. This is my favorite. As you can see, I did this slide because it's not as beautiful as the others. And I was like, wait, I want to say this, I want to say that. So this is 100% plant-based ingredients, 80% olive derived. You will not find this formulation anywhere else. The way the olive leaf extract, it penetrates your skin barrier so deeply that gets to the collagen, which helps your skin structure for facial skin sagging. No other product on the market does this. They have not used the right ingredients. I wanted to show you how special this formula is. These are our key ingredients, and it's just such a great product. And I got a testimonial today on this, the best testimonial I'll ever have. And I'm going to share her story very soon. There's before and after pictures.
What's the DEG? DEJ.
Oh, okay. So this is what I'm talking about with the olive leaf extract. So the DEJ is the dermal epidermal junction. It's these layers of your skin where your collagen 4 sits. Your collagen 4 helps with facial skin sagging and deep set lines and wrinkles. So with this, there is scientific research done showing in 15 to 45 days, there's significant reduction in facial skin sagging by using this one certain extract. Not to mention the bakuchiol that we use that helps even skin tone. It's a natural retinoid, so you can use it in the sun. You don't have to be afraid of the sun when you're using our products. Oh, and this is also the best part. It is the most simple thing you will ever use. So this is what I do when I go to bed at night, cleanse my face. I have it right here. I roll it right on exactly where I want it. I want to look younger. I want my facial tone to look a little more even. And then I rub it in. That's it. So I'll use lotion sometimes, but that's it. Oh, and it's not just for women. Maybe Gordon, you can talk on the men part.
Okay. Okay, Ashley, I will. That's my cue, I think, is that slide. Gentlemen, okay, I know I'm bearded right now. There are areas that I do shave though, okay? One of the things that when you drag surgical steel across your face every day, that men do this. We've been doing it forever because somebody sold humanity on the idea of dragging, of cutting your skin. It's not just when you get razor burn, when you shave, you don't just take off hair. You take off part of the protective quality of your skin. This product calms razor burn and redness. Less irritation equals less razor bumps. There's nothing worse than razor bumps on your face. I guess there could be worse. Like I don't know, you get a black eye or something. That would be worse. So there is things worse. But having razor bumps or razor burn, completely annoying. And then if you try to shave the next day and you cut it and you have that piece of toilet paper on your face, ain't nobody got time for that. This product, it's like a coolant. It's the best way I was saying to Ashley. You know, people think in the past men were taught to put on, I have that, my grandfather's aftershave that he would wear. He splash on his face. It's actually not a very good thing for your face. It dries it out. This is like a coolant, a true coolant. It calms the irritation. So that was my slide, Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley Brown. I serve as the Chief Product Officer at Oliabo. I'm a certified organic skincare formulator and scent designer. At Oliabo, my role is to guide the development of our formulations. I've spent years looking for clean, safe ingredients for healthy-looking skin to create products that truly elevate daily wellness. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Viso Luxe.
So, along with that video, we're going to have these training chapters that we're doing for Viso Luxe. The first one you can expect to see is, I believe, tomorrow evening. We'll have the first chapter up and ready for you. It's kind of going through these slides in this training, giving you some content to put out there. So in the back office too, we're going to be putting this video, a PDF of the slides for Viso Luxe, just so you can have them and know the main ingredients, what it's good for, how it works. Yeah, I think that's it.
On the PDF, Ashley, can I ask you this?
Yes.
The PDF was something that I was recommending Ashley put together because for people that are out there that maybe, I don't know, maybe in their previous life, they've talked about things to do with skincare. It's just what, 12 page PDF, Ashley, with imagery?
Yeah, it's more of talking points where you're able to just do your research too, because there's so many studies out there that you're going to want to know about. All these things that with these key ingredients, I mean, we searched hard for these ingredients and we made sure we got the best ones. So you might want to do a little extra work on it, but that's all for you. It's all to share. It's so you have key talking points and you know what you're talking about when you talk about Viso Luxe.
Excellent. Thank you, Ashley. Adam, I have a slide here, but I realize that you may have your own slides. So
I just have one image. So if you want to pull
I will
up
show okay.
yeah.
Let me share then. And share.
While he's doing that, just as a reminder for everybody, last Sunday we talked about this, but if you missed the call on Sunday, we have 2 new markets that are open. So we have now launched Portugal and Sweden. We're starting to see some momentum growing in Portugal and Sweden. So if you know anyone who is there, if you know someone who knows someone in Sweden, reach out to them because that's a potential market for you. I'll give you an example of that. And Gordon, Kent, Joe, you guys will all know who exactly I'm talking about. But in a previous life of ours, there was an individual who didn't know a single person in Mexico. He signed up somebody who knew somebody in Mexico. And guess what? That person in Mexico became one of the top people in our entire company. All because he reached out to somebody who then reached out to somebody. So I encourage you, if you know anyone who knows anyone in Sweden or Portugal, now's the time to get them involved.
Excellent. Adam, thank you, brother. If that isn't the slide that you're showing, I've got that one for you. How's that?
Yep. Nope, that's perfect. So we initially, when we first started taking orders, we announced that there was going to be something called the Club Grand. So the Club Grand was for every individual who placed an order and also had a subscription template set up. So we've been getting questions. When are we going to hear about the Club Grand? Well, now is the time. So Club Grand, we officially have all of the reporting. We apologize that it took a little while to get, but we've been trying to set up other aspects of the back office and things. And so now we're able to take some time and focus on the Club Grand and recognizing all of you individuals. So what we're going to be doing is I've got the entire list of those who qualified for the Club Grand. And this is an image of what the Club Grand logo is going to look like. And so what I mean by logo is we might use this for like Facebook frames, Instagram frames. You might see this eventually come out as a actual pin, something that's actually been created and manufactured. But this is the logo around the Club Grand. So the idea behind this is anyone who's qualified for the club grant are like the pioneers of the company, the individuals who were helping this grow from the very beginning. And we want to recognize you for that. So we're going to be sending out, I'll be putting together, like I said, I've got the list put together, and I'm going to be putting together an email. So if you qualified for the club grant, expect to see an email this week congratulating you on qualifying for the club grant. But in addition, we're going to give you instructions on how you can add this club grant to a Facebook frame. So, and it's not only Facebook. So for those of you who might be thinking, well, I don't have Facebook, so that doesn't help me. Well, if you have a phone, you can have a profile picture on your phone, right? And I'll talk about specifically like an iPhone. iPhone has it set up to where you can actually share your profile picture with whoever you are talking to through a text, and that comes through as a circular design. And so what I'm talking about, I did just an example of one, and this isn't the final version of what the frame will look like. I literally just put this together so you guys could have an idea of what this will look like, okay? So it's going to be a frame. We're going to give you access to a template where you can take the frame, you can add your own photo. We will have branding on it, but it's also going to have the Club Grand logo as well. So that's going to be put on this frame where you can go access it. You can use it on Facebook. You can use it on Instagram, any other social media platforms. But also you can do on your phone. So you can share this with people to be your profile picture on their phone. So it's a pretty cool aspect in a way that we want to say thank you to all of you who were part of getting this started and being a part of that Club Grand. Okay, so Prima, Gordon, do you want me to go over this? Do you want to touch on this?
I'm happy to, Adam. I have images on my computer I was going to show everybody, but we have all the amazing details of this fantastic trip that we've arranged in the fall. As a matter of fact, the trip will be, we have the dates defined. We are working to make sure that we've got the beginning date and the end date completely solidified with transportation, but it is to Venice, Italy, first week of October. Starts in Venice. The hotel is outrageous, guys. I'm Italian. I'm a little particular about these sort of things. If you could see the world through my eyes, what we are doing. We start in Venice for 2 days, and then we go out to this, guys, I'm not making this up. This place is remarkable, even by Italian standards. I have a cousin that may or may not be on the line right now, and we will be going out to the country, making a stop in the town of Treviso. It's not just the skincare line. It is actually a town where my mom grew up, and it is also where Katya lives. My cousin, who's in this company, we will not be visiting your house, Katya. That will be a lot. That will be a lot of people, but we will go on to a place. I'm just telling you, it may or may not be on a hill, and you may or may not have to take a funicular to get to the resort. It's very awesome and very opulent, and we have an excursion booked for the day after that, which is an early olive harvest. So you know that the early olive harvest gets the highest polyphenolic value from olives. We have that set up for the group. It will be culture and art and food and culture and art and food and olives and unbelievable experience. Venice is like a 1,000-year-old city that's been built on stilts. And I'm a little bit proud of all the places to be from as a family. My family happens to be from Venice. So this trip will be kind of a little bit of an homage to the family, to the Stefanini, to the Bordino Stefanini family. And I wish I could show you the images, but I think I'm going to post a social about it. We'll do that. That's the best way to do it. Since it's a video included in the pictures. And I think that's what seized up our computer. But okay, so I heard, I'll stop talking, but I heard somebody talking about a testimonial. So we'll stop now and let someone take over there. Yes, what's the one?
I was saying I have one for later.
Oh, there you go.
But not, sorry. I was like, wait, is it me? I have one for later. The pictures are to come.
Okay.
I promise.
Super. Well,
Yeah.
folks, look to your email for the announcements about things to come right now. We have Viso Lux. Oh, did we get an update, Ashley, on ship date for Viso Lux? I think that was one of the last things.
Yes. It should go out the first week in April. So you guys will get it very soon. We are making sure it's all perfect for you. But yeah, we're doing all the final testing on it and making sure we get it to you in time.
It's and I'll just be, you know what, Ben and I were talking yesterday, and he said, I think it's just best to just tell folks we have like all that manufacturing final testing. We that's done. We have a situation, and it is just the reality. When you turn on the news and you see things that happen, we had a label being printed in a part of the world that happened to be affected by, let's just say, I don't know, when you see the images on the news of conflict, there's a particular area of the world that airports got shut down, and we were printing labels in boxes. And so we found Ashley went into like, I don't know, super efficient mode and found an alternate solution. So we are a couple of days off on the ship date, but it doesn't have to do with product. It has to do with the labels and the boxes of the product. And that, you know, it's an interesting thing. You see the news, and then you realize that there are little inconveniences that we deal with. And I put it in perspective. I definitely would be okay with a couple of days delayed shipment rather than dealing with what the rest of the world has to deal with sometimes. So that's, I think, the best way I can put it. I said to Ben, you want me to talk about world conflicts? And he's like, well, I'd rather we just be transparent about that. That's one of the holdups. So anyway, folks, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best week of your life. And we will be guaranteed next Wednesday. It will be a better presentation because I will not be in charge of the AV. And yeah, till then, folks, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, and may you be at peace. Ti voglio bene, and
Love you all. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Hi, guys.
Thanks, everyone. We
Hi,
appreciate it.
everyone.